And hello everyone to the final episode of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now as I'm watching through the footage, I realized I made a colossal mistake. I didn't include the phone call which tells you you can do the final mission. So, I'm sorry, I failed the game. You can write your hate comments down below.
I was gonna say you're doing the last mission wearing the damn cop outfit.
The cop outfit is the one that makes the most sense. Alright, we're doing our community service. We're cleaning up the hood. And not just the hood, but I'm talking all the hoods.
So this is it, huh? Johnson boy sorting shit out.
Yeah, just like in previous session, we're still in riot mode, which means that everyone is stealing stuff and the city's burning. Like, the city is burning to the ground. Burn!
God, of course you have to do that.
You know, I cannot wait until we actually do the Mega Man X series.
I swear to I would. Okay,
Just kidding, I really don't care about Mega Man.
but yet when I do X7 and reach that spot, that's all you're gonna say.
I would not be surprised if you're just gonna, like, edit it all out, so... I don't know. Also, I'm sorry, but there's something I just find hilarious about having, like, the whole sentimental talk in the middle of a fucking burning city.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the town from the horrible monster.
No, that's... Okay, first of all, that's basically the Avengers after every movie. And, second off, we're not there just yet. Of course, we're...
Edgy, the game tells you get the SWAT truck. Why are you on a goddamn bike?
Because I like the maneuverability.
You're not gonna break down anything on the bike.
No, I know, but I'm using the bike to go to the SWAT tank.
Why? Okay, then why not start you near the SWAT tank then?
Well, we're already technically near the SWAT tank.
Closer, sir.
Also, I should mention that, if I'm not mistaken, this is the only time the SWAT tank is ever introduced. It's only there for one mission, and the only thing you need to use it for is to basically break through the wall.
You clearly smashed through that wall.
Yeah. Also, if I'm not mistaken, you can always so even in like the very first part of the game, you can, if I'm not mistaken, go to this section. You can, I know you can return here once you finish the game. Now, one thing I also have to give the game credit for this mission, it actually has checkpoints.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, so when you see the mission marker going like floor blank,
Floor 2, floor 3. Yeah,
that's basically where a checkpoint occurs.
Okay. How
And-
big are the floors?
I mean, look, as you can probably see, this is basically like your standard gauntlet kind of mission. But I wouldn't say
Sure.
the floors are that big. Like, if the checkpoints were in between every 2 floors, it wouldn't be that much more of a disaster. It's just, yeah, it's the kind of thing where if you die, it's really tedious. And yeah, I gotta give Rockstar credit for you know, having the checkpoints
Also,
here.
how the fuck did this SWAT tank get into this floor?
They drove through there.
That's really stupid.
You know, it's also stupid that apparently I had to wait for that door to be opened by the enemy before I could go through it.
Yeah, that's really
Like, when I
dumb,
record this,
too.
I for a moment thought I had to make a detour. But then I realized, oh yeah, right, I played this game before. The game is just really fucking clunky. And yeah, I also feel like it's kind of a mistake that I went with a Desert Eagle. Like, what am I even trying to prove? I have like fully automatic weapons, I only have to be hit once, and I die. Yeah.
And there we go.
Luckily, I've access to a magical tool called Magix Vegas Pro 16. Recently, I upgraded to 20.
You died that close to fucking health. Wow.
Yeah, that's one thing I always hate. I also died right in front of a fucking checkpoint.
Checkpoint, yeah.
But hey, at least I've got armor.
Do you get full health when you reach the
No.
next floor, or okay?
No, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest. One thing I kind of feel like they should have added for the definitive edition, and I know that people are going to disagree with it, but I kind of feel like the definitive edition should have added regenerating health. Not fully regenerating health, but basically the same way Grand Theft Auto 5 does it, where it will go back up to 50% of health, and if you want any higher, you'll need to pick up a set of health.
I can kind of see both ways. Like, I can see your point. I can also see why people would get mad at that.
Well, the thing is, and this is one thing that's always going to, like, be valid when you're comparing remake to the old game. There's nothing stopping you from playing the old game. So, like, if they were to add regenerating health and people don't think it's, like, in the spirit of the game, they can just play the original game.
Yeah, everyone who bitches about Final Fantasy VII Remake.
What are they bitching about?
Because, oh, it's not a remake, it's a sequel. Well, I'm not going to get into too deep, but basically, it's more
save it for when we do Final Fantasy VII. Whether that be the remake or the original, sound off down below, and we'll promise we won't read them.
Why is that statue not of smoke?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you kill the stripper?
Because she probably was in on everything. We couldn't have the risk of her telling Smoke about it. Even though Smoke is
We're gonna kill
right
him.
here. Yeah.
Wait, he's on the 4th floor?
He's on the top floor, yeah.
I thought there were 6 floors.
No. But yeah, but I'm actually quite surprised that so many people are complaining about the Final Fantasy VII remake. Like, I thought everybody was on board that it's like a fucking awesome remake. Like, the only thing I figured people would be complaining about is like whether or not Tifa's tits are the right size, or Aerith's death scene, or whatever.
We haven't... We don't... Yeah. We're not doing that. We haven't gotten there in the remake.
Right.
Smoke, you had made a CJ. I'm a success. I can't be touched.
And we proceed by touch him.
What happened to you, man? Man, what the fuck do you care?
It's like, look, I'll be straight honest. When he said I can't be touched, if I was CJ, I would have just shot him then and there.
Yeah. So anyway, this is the part where we have to fight Smoke, and...
Is this boss fight annoying, or is this easy?
No, I wouldn't say it's annoying, but I also wouldn't say it's that easy. It's just... It's tedious. It's basically just... Shoot him until the health goes down.
Shoot him in the head until the health goes down?
Yeah, but I really don't like the whole justification of going like, oh, he's wearing body armor, so hits won't arrive as efficiently. But then I'm aiming for his head, which is not covered by armor.
Yeah, he should be taking more damage.
Yeah. I mean, I know that stuff like the Fallout games do that, and... Well, okay, granted, Fallout 3 came out after San Andreas. About 4 years, maybe even 5 years after San Andreas.
New Vegas?
But New Vegas came after 3. That came in 2011.
Alright, 3 came out in 08.
Either that or 2009.
No, 08.
You sure?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Right. Right. Yeah, so that's 4 years. But then I wouldn't be
Smoke.
What made you flip out like that, man?
I don't know if there's actually any game that has like a sophisticated wherever you target you do more damage kind of thing. Like
Just didn't quit, man.
I don't know if there were any PS2 games that did that. Maybe Metal Gear Solid 2 had something like that.
Maybe.
But I don't know, even though I really love Metal Gear Solid 2, I haven't played it yet. Like, I just really cannot get over the controls, man. Like, it's an
So, who
old...
do we kill? Just kill?
We just killed Smoke.
Carl Johnson, my man. I need you to do me another favor. Kill Pulaski, now this fat fuck? There's no stopping you.
So we're fighting Tenpenny in the same area?
You'll see.
Huh? Why you just didn't shoot me in the back? Feeling exposed? Huh? Shut your dumb ass up and load the bag. Come on, let's go. I ain't got time to fuck with you. So what it's like, Tenpenny? Huh? All alone? Nobody got...
And also, it's like I was making a joke. Smoke says, when I die, everyone's gonna remember me.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get that. It's late. Now, part of me does like how CJ's basically fucking with Tenpenny. Because he knows that Tenpenny is, like, feeling kind of anxious.
Crazy, man.
Also, that suitcase flipped through that video game console.
It did.
Like, wow, I didn't know that was a exclusive feature to the Exorbio game system. Or I don't know if that's an Exorbio.
Good answer, Carl. You know, you're gonna thank me one day for opening your fucking eyes. Oh, I almost forgot, Carl. Time to die. Sweet. What? Mother.
Yeah, that's a nice dodge, but I didn't really line up with when Tenpenny shot the shotgun. But whatever, you know, just use your imagination. But oh no, the whole place is burning down. But do you remember a little thing that we did in the earliest part, one of the earliest parts of this playthrough?
Wow, so doing that actually just makes this part completely trivializes this part.
For the most part, yeah. You are still getting shot, but like, as I'm demonstrating right here,
You have armor.
yeah, but the armor is running out. I do believe that this is the part where I kind of let my my pride come before my sense. So I do believe that I died somewhere around here, but this is not a difficult part at all. Yeah, this is the part where I started actually caring about, oh no, I might die, and
Honestly, all these bosses are stupid. It's like if I'm in a burning building, I'm not shooting at the guy I'm trying to kill. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
maybe they also got firefighter mission level 12. I mean, to be fair, they are extinguishing the fire, but
Barely.
well, they're not doing a great job.
Yeah. And there you go.
Yeah. Luckily, as I already said before, I have access to a video editing software.
Okay, so if you have firefighting 12, what happens if the time runs out?
The place explodes and you die. I never actually saw what happened if the time runs out, because usually it's I'm out before that happens anyway.
Yeah.
But if the time runs out, you do fail the mission. But they do give you a generous amount of times, and
Yeah, they actually do, because you're on the first floor.
Yeah, and as I've already said before, the mission does have checkpoints, and I do believe the after Big Smoke boss fight, I do believe that counts as a checkpoint.
Well, I mean, duh. That they would be really stupid to not have that as a checkpoint.
Well, yeah, but then this entire game basically has the whole, oh, you die during the mission.
True. That is true.
So yeah,
And we made it. Oh, okay.
well,
I
there's
thought we were...
no, there's the final stretch, but look at it, look at this. Are you ready for an epic
Oh.
running away sequence? Carl, what the fuck are you doing? Looking at that explosion.
And so Big Smoke's body burnt up.
Yep. Never to be
No
seen
one
again.
will remember him. No one will remember him.
Who?
Tenpenny, you motherfucking piece of shit. They letting you get away with all you done. Wait, no!
I actually thought that was CG that jumped into the fucking fire truck.
No, that's sweet. A part of me.
No, jumped in.
Oh,
I thought that was CJ that's driving the fire truck.
No, that's Tenpenny, and one of his lackeys, who didn't even get a name. So like, yeah, good job, game.
But he probably would have. But basically, once he reaches the airport, he's probably gonna kill them anyway.
Well, here's the thing that I find weird. The fire truck isn't going to the airport.
Where's it going then?
Tenpenny, I ain't losing this.
I don't know. I guess they're basically just trying to shake us off or something.
So the final fight against Tenpenny is not in the airport.
No. You're looking at it.
Really? This is it?
Yep. This is basically the final section of the game.
Wow, this is really letdowny. You don't even get to put bullets into Tenpenny.
Well,
Keep hanging on, bro.
okay, yeah, you don't get to shoot Tenpenny, so yeah, that's a shame. But he'll get what's coming to him.
Yeah, no, he will.
And it's actually like the game does do the whole nah, he's dead Jim kind of thing. Because at the final scene,
Don't spoil
CJ
it. Don't spoil it.
it's in like 5 minutes.
I know, but still, it's like you actually really should have lost this mission at that point.
Nah.
So can Sweet fall off?
Yes.
Oh, man, that was a close
No, I mean it's like, is there a actual? No, can he randomly just? No, can he actually just be fall off? Even if you don't, even with the camera like how close it is right now.
In a few moments, one of Tenpenny's lackeys will. I think it's actually gonna happen right now. Yeah, so we need to, like, notice how the mission basically forces us into a convertible.
Oh, okay. So so now you have to catch Sweet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the part where we have to basically go in for the rescue.
Are you capable of getting your gun out and shooting the cop
payback time.
We are right now.
before this? While he's
No.
doing
No.
Okay.
Because the whole thing about the whole thing about San Andreas is
How many cops does he have in that thing?
infinite.
That is stupid. That's stupid.
But yeah, as I want to say, no, because San Andreas and the older Grand Theft Auto titles only allow you to drive-by shoot from left or the right. Free aim
Okay.
in vehicles is something they introduced with GTA 4 and onwards.
Okay. Okay.
Which a part of me finds a damn shame. Like, and the thing is, technically there was free aim in San Andreas, but it's locked behind a cheat. So if you want to, yeah, you could enable free aim, but again, you're cheating.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I find it funny that you shot up like what, one cop car, and the rest of the cars you've been shooting are just ballas.
Ballas, vagos, and just general rioters. Even though I don't
Wait,
know.
really, rioters too?
No, wait. Actually, no. It's just rifle gang members. They're just doing this during the riot.
I kind of feel that it should have been either cops or just ballas.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Part of me does find it weird that there are no officers, because, like, okay, I get that the officers we're chasing are corrupt, but, like, they're riding a fire truck, so they have access to like the emergency radio kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's a second cop car. And a third.
Yeah, now it's the part where police gets involved.
Yeah.
But probably
Also,
because... Go on.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You finish your thought.
Yeah, but probably because now it's the part when people call 911. Assume they even thought that was worth the trouble.
True. Well, I was just saying, I love how long the cop that was stomping on Sweet's grip lasted on that fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of really funny. It's like, I was thinking, it's like, is that a set piece?
Most likely, because I should mention that at the very least the fire truck is you cannot stop the fire truck no matter how many times you shoot at it.
I kind of figured. I think this part is kind of dragging, to be honest.
Well, I have good news for you. It's almost over.
Almost over, yeah. I figured, but it's like this should not have been as long as what it is. I feel that basically after you catch Sweet, basically it should have been like maybe 4 or 5 cars to shoot at, and then we reach this spot.
Yeah. No, a part of me would have liked if there was like a proper boss fight with Tenpenny. But as you can see, he crashed his vehicle, and as always, because it happened in a cutscene.
Come on, assholes!
He's still fine.
Mine! I run this town!
No, he ain't.
He's climbing out.
He's coughing.
Hey!
Yeah, true.
Down, come on! Hey!
True.
Assholes! You never understood what I did. 50 of me, and this town would be...
And you know that he's dying because he's monologuing.
I took the trash out. I did. And I do it all again. Don't do it, man. He's gone.
You wouldn't shoot a fellow police officer, CJ.
I still would have shot. I'm sorry. It's like, I just want to be sure. Yeah, still would have just...
but it's what Sweet is saying. Because he died in a car accident. Nobody is to blame.
True.
I mean, man, you're an icon, man.
True.
I'm just glad it's finally over.
What's up with Smoke?
You know what's up with Smoke. He always saw things a little different than us.
Smoke? Smoke was always on his own, always out for self.
That is the surest path to hell, man. Well, without our 15 microdots and announcement.
15 microdots announced and mescaline.
Good to me.
You know, I will say that I do like how this basically summarizes the whole story. Like, oh no, an important character dies. Well, time to get chicken. And that's also one detail I really like. Basically, Carl just talking to Tenpenny's corpse the same way as he addressed him. I don't know why, but there's something I just really liked about that touch.
I kind of want to see that scene in the remake, just in the definitive edition, just to see if it looks any goofier.
I'll let you know if I ever happen to finish the definitive edition.
Gold record.
I decided to get breast implants.
Way to ruin the moment, Macker.
Why? That just...
What's next?
We should hit the casinos, roll some dice with Woozy.
Nah, we gotta take care of shit here first. We going on tour, fam.
Has anyone got a tissue? My nose and won't stop running. Is that, anybody?
Yeah, I have. Over there.
I'll pass.
Carl, where are you off to now?
Finna hit the block. See what's happening.
And thus CJ leaves the scene, never to be seen again.
And that, good God, the text for this, for the credits. Oh my God. You can barely read this.
No, I can read it just fine.
No, but...
Oh, right.
No, it's like
okay, I do believe this has something to do with the resolution I'm running it at.
Yeah, the resolution and making them flat, and honestly, the color, the fact that we're getting a scan of the city with the text in white.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was Gran Turismo San Andreas. I believe I already said this many times, but this is definitely, like, one of my favorite games of all time, and it has somewhat to do with the fact that I played this a lot ever since I was 9, but it's also because I feel like the game is just designed really well, and even though in certain parts it falls flat, I feel like this game, well, if it never got a remake, that would have been perfectly fine, because the game is 100% capable of standing on its own.
No, I can see what you mean. Honestly, I did enjoy watching this playthrough, but I don't think I would find myself going to play this game. And a lot of and yes, part of my stuff is basically from the first part. And what I mean is basically me bitching about Tenpenny. And I do apologize to that for that, and I do apologize to Edgy for all that. I do apologize. But I think the reason why I'm not a fan of Tenpenny as a villain, they take him way too... There's no real build up to his corruption. It's just, hi, I'm a corrupt asshole. And they go and they basically just... They keep him at a 10.
Yeah,
and it's like...
I do feel like the more modern Grand Theft Auto titles do the corrupt government worker kind of better, but also not. Like, if we ever happen to do GTA 4, there is a corrupt police commissioner in that game as well, but one, he doesn't fuck around with people that much or that obviously, and two, you actually have the option to kill him.
I also am gonna say this. Lex, I'll wait till we get to the voice acting credits, because this also is kind of a bit related to that. But it's like, I think Tenpenny would have done better if they made him a little bit more sympathetic villain. I'm not saying fully sympathetic. Give him at least literally everything you do for him is, hey, kill this person that's gonna just show off that I'm an asshole. Okay, now we're at this.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson is Tenpenny. I really feel that was kind of a waste of Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, I mean, I do like how
He did a good job.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like, Samuel L. Jackson, he knocked it out of the park.
He did a good job. I just feel that basically the writing kind of screwed Tenpenny over. It's like, I think that they shouldn't have made him a 10.
Yeah.
I think that over the course of the game, they should have made him go go to a 10. But it's like, he immediately pulls me out of the game in the first cutscene.
Yeah. No,
Because
I do get that.
Honestly, it's not the first time. It's not the first time that I wish that they used another voice actor for the character, because I don't feel that they fit the character they wanted. Because honestly, Kamoshida in Persona 5, he is voiced by DC Douglas, and I don't like the fact that they wasted DC Douglas on him.
Well, to be fair, Kamoshida is not a good character.
No, I get that. But it's like, I think that DC Douglas would have done better as like Madarame, Okumura, or Shido. He would have done a better job as one of them than Kamoshida.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, it's not a bad game, and honestly, I also feel that they should not have given us so many Tenpenny missions.
So many. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, the biggest problem that I have is, like, a lot of times the story introduces like a problem, and then it just, at one point they completely forget about it. And then at a later point it's like, oh, by the way, you remember this thing? Like, perfect example of this, the whole thing with Mad Dog. Right, so like, you do a mission and you rob the guy, and then like 3/4 of the game later, oh yeah, I think oh no, never mind, it didn't bug out. Yeah, so take a moment to acknowledge that Mrs. Silent, maker of the Silent Patch, part of the Silent Patch is he put himself in the credits. Now, to be fair, the Silent Patch does solve a lot of issues. But anyway, yeah, like the whole thing with Mad Dog is that there is no build-up, right? Like, it's just, you rob the guy, and 70% of the game later, bam, he's about to commit suicide. And
yeah,
I should mention, by the way, that there is a in-game radio station. I believe it's called West Coast Talk Radio, or WCTR.
Oh my god, really? Why?
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of talk shows, but yeah, so there is some context given there. I do believe there are some radio shows with at least OG Loki in it, but even then, like, I'm not about to tune into one of those, even for context. For that, I'll look up a Wikipedia or something.
Why did we need a phone call of Claude and Catalina having sex?
Eh.
That was like,
we didn't.
And Catalina, you didn't pay attention to to the phone call at the end?
I know what the phone call is about. I've heard it plenty of times.
It's like, Christ.
Yeah, how to fix Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Step 1, remove Catalina.
Step 2, find a way to write Tenpenny better.
Step 3.
I'm sorry.
Step 3, remove the definitive edition from any timeline. Alright, anyway, I think that was enough fuckery in San Andreas. As always, we want to thank you all very much for watching. Have yourselves an amazing evening, night, day, whatever the hell it is. And we'll see you guys next time. Did we... We haven't told the guys, by the way, what's next, but... I guess
we haven't.
I guess you guys will see.
You'll see what's next. You'll see what's next. Bye, everyone.
See ya.